Today's video is all about luxury jewelry. I have some Louis Vuitton jewelry to unbox for you, and I'm also going to review the Louis Vuitton jewelry I already have, as well as the Gucci jewelry I have. And there will even be a little bit of Swarovski jewelry thrown in. If you have thought about getting luxury jewelry, especially from Louis Vuitton, you are going to want to watch this video because I had to alter the jewelry a bit to make it work for me. So you'll want to hear about that. Stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage on, yeah, that's right. I got a little confused with the you and my thing there for a second. But that's where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. By the way, this video is in collaboration with several other YouTubers, all personal friends of mine. First, there's Tania of Bits and Bags. This collab was actually her idea. I don't know who else is participating in this because I'm filming it before we've set a date. Whoever's doing it besides me and Tania, I will link all of us in the description box below. So after you watch my video, please make sure you go check out their videos. They will all have different pieces than I have. So there will be new information and more pretty things for you to see. We all love Fashion File, don't we? Just a little thank you and an offer to consign my receipt. I like my money where I can see it hanging in my closet, or perhaps wrapped around my wrist or my neck or in my ears. That's right, I like money in my ears. The item came wrapped in paper with their used is the new sticker, and inside the noisy paper is this little box. Now, I have never ordered jewelry from Fashion File before, so I didn't know how it would come packaged. I'm gonna come closer so you can see this better. Here we are. Let's take the lid off, and there's the inside. The jewelry is wrapped in this tissue paper. They also give me a little dust bag, and there's some foam on the bottom of the box, which has cutouts for like a ring, maybe a watch. Who knows what they put in those boxes. In the tissue paper is a little plastic baggie, and in the plastic baggie are my tiny little Louis Vuitton floral studs in a gold color. And attached to one of them is this little tag that says if you cut it and remove it, they're yours. Now, I got these earrings for a specific reason. I can wear them at least two different ways. One, obviously, just by themselves as little studs, very pretty. The other way I can wear them is with these Louis Vuitton cruiser earrings that I purchased from Louis Vuitton. And you see that they have this pearl-like stud. I don't think that's a real pearl. And then these little gold pieces which attach to the back of the stud. Pearl doesn't always go with every outfit, so I thought it would be great if I could use that little flower stud, which I think goes really well with the flowers on the bottom here. And that gives me two different looks for the cruiser earrings. Also, these earrings aren't sold anymore by Louis Vuitton. There is a set now of 3 small studs, and each one is different. And I want to say those are about $300, but I think they're not available on the website. I don't know if a sales associate can get them for you or not. These I got for about $200. Might have been slightly over $200, but they were a good price. They're in great shape. I'm going to put this on with this earring so you can see what it looks like. And in case you haven't seen this earring before, this is the back. So it has this little metal piece that has 3 holes in it, and you can put the stud through any of those holes. I wear it on the bottom one so it's closer to my ear. And it's in. And that's how the little flower petal looks with the cruiser backs. I like it. Now let's talk about these cruiser earrings for a minute, and I'm going to tell you what's wrong with them. First of all, it's difficult to get the stud into one of those holes in the back, and then add to that you want to get it in one of the specific holes, and then add to that you want to do the other one in the same hole. It can take a while to figure these earrings out and get them on properly. I have noticed, and Dale's Addiction, who also has these earrings, that's where I first learned about them, I have noticed, she told me that it gets easier the more you wear them to figure out how to put them on faster. And so far, I think she's right. It does seem like I can get them on with a little less frustration in the early days. The other thing that has bothered me about these earrings, and it's particularly in this ear, so maybe it has to do with my ears more than the earrings themselves. Maybe, but maybe not. The stud. So let's say this is the front of the earring, like the pearl, okay? And then the stud sticks out like this. The part of the stud that's closest to the earring is thicker, and then it tapers off and it's more narrow toward the end of the stud. That thicker part hurts my ear. It's just a little too wide for my piercing, and it stings when I wear it. And as the day goes on, it hurts more and more. I will also say that I have noticed as I've worn them more often, that it's hurting less now. So I think my ears are just getting used to that. I remember I had a pair of Tiffany earrings a while back. They were hooks and I couldn't even wear them because the posts were too thick for my ears. They actually made my ears bleed. They were so thick. And I took them into Tiffany to see if they could do anything about it, and they just refused to do anything about it. What I ended up doing was cutting off those hooks and adding my own. They had a dangly circle sterling silver bit. That was the decoration, and I kept that part and just added a different hoop. Now let's talk, I'm gonna come closer again so you can see this, about my Louis Vuitton earrings. I have the earrings and I also have the matching necklace. You can see this is a 4-petal floret. The top petal up here is silver and the rest of it is gold. The silver one is on a hoop, so it will bend around. The other ones are stationary and connected together. What I'll say about the necklace is what I said when I unboxed it. It does have a little bit of adjustability here. It also has this pretty little circular LV charm that you can't see very well. There it is. But I wish it was either shorter or longer. It falls at a strange place on me, and you can't see it very well on this busy shirt, but I wish that it was either more up here or farther down. Another thing about it, I've filmed videos with this, and when I've seen it in the videos, it looks more like a cross than a flower, just an observation. So that's the necklace. Overall, very happy with it, just wish the length was a little bit different. Now I'm gonna remove the cruiser earrings and put the Louis Vuitton on so you can see them on. All right, here they are on my ears. They're really pretty. I love these earrings. I love that they're two-toned. I love the very contemporary shape of them. I love how they move when you wear them because they dangle. The three-pronged part of the flower dangles and they move, and they're just really beautiful. Two things I don't love about them. One, they have that same post issue, and I can feel this ear hurting right now because the post is thicker up front and it makes my ear hurt. The other thing is these earrings are kind of heavy. The cruiser earrings, they're not heavy. They don't bother my ears in that way, but these I can feel as the day goes on. And I didn't really notice that when I just picked them up in the store and tried them on in the store. Sometimes an earring being heavy is something you don't notice until you've worn them for a few hours, right? But because they're heavy, and I don't know how well this is gonna come across in the video here, because they're heavy and because of the placement of the post, they tend, if I can grab that top petal there, that silver petal, they tend to lean forward. So instead of hanging straight, they hang like this, and I don't like that. So I've had to do something to make them stand up better. The first thing I tried, first of all, I'll show you. Here's just the earring with the post. You won't be able to see that that part is thicker. Here's the back that comes with it. I'm hoping that's in focus. I can't quite tell, but it's just one of those little regular backs to an earring, right? So with all my other earrings, I had some of these backs that have the little plastic circle around them. Now the connection on these is not as secure as the Louis Vuitton ones because on the post there are these little indentations the other backs will catch onto, and it helps secure the earring. These just slide on this back. It doesn't catch on the earring, so it's not as safe. But since it has that bigger round piece, it holds the earring more stable, more upright. So that helps it sit better. I was looking on Amazon at some things that would help with the weight of the earrings that I had heard about, and I found two things that I want to show you, and I haven't tried these yet, so we're going to see how it works. Okay, first we're going to try this. It's called Lobe Wonder, and this is for heavy earrings. So you can see this one's pulling down on her ear, and then this one is not. That's because it's basically a sticker that goes on the back of your ear, and then you push the stud through and you pierce through the sticker, and it's supposed to keep your earlobe in place instead of pulling your ear down. So we're going to try that, and that should help relieve the weight issue. Comes in a little plastic baggie, and you have several strips of these. Unfold. There's quite a lot here. Oh, there's even more. Quite a lot on there, you can see. And these are one-time use. That's one of the reasons you get so many. And actually this came in a box of 2, so I have 2 of these. Okay, I think I got it fixed to the back of my ear. It feels pretty crooked, but a little bit hard to do that. Okay, so I'm supposed to, oh dear, I got it too high. I'm gonna reposition it. You're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to use it once, but I did it wrong, and we're just practicing here anyway. And now my hair is caught in it. All right, success. It was very easy to pierce through the little patch. Okay, now I guess I'm not gonna know until I wear the earrings for a few hours whether that really helps with the weight. And I can't tell in my tiny screen here if that is sitting more straight or not. Maybe you could tell. I got one more thing to try, and that is these. These are earring backs in gold, silver, and rose gold, but they're a bit unusual. They look like a heart with a crown on top. So there's the front. Again, I hope that's in focus. It's hard to tell. And then back, or maybe sideways would be better. It's like a regular earring thing, but then you have this extra piece on the top. And what that's supposed to do is keep your earlobe flat. It's like a little wall. That crown goes on the top. It goes pointing up, and it works the same way as the earring that I showed you with the round back on it. It just acts as a stabilizing post, so your ear doesn't fold one way or the other. It just stays straight. Now I have the sticker on and that special back. And again, the screen is too small for me to see anything, but hopefully that's working. Okay, I just looked in my big mirror and it looks like it's straight. So I think this was a success. I will link both of these items below in case you need them for your earrings. Now let's look at the rest of the luxury jewelry. I'm just gonna stay in close-up mode because it's a lot easier for you to see these small pieces when I'm up here. Let's look at my bracelet. In my bracelet stack, I wear 4 bracelets each day. This gold one is Louis Vuitton. This is the Crazy in Lock bracelet, I believe, and it has little florets and little circles with LV inside them all around the bracelet. So far, I've had no issues with this. I was worried about it possibly tarnishing or getting scratched or chipping, and I haven't seen any issues with it at all, so I'm very impressed. This is the one that gets knocked around the most of all my jewelry. It's done really well. I also have 2 pair of Gucci earrings. I have these little textured GGs with green hearts, not hearts, strawberries, and inside each strawberry are little tiny GGs. Put one on so you can see how it looks. So that's how they look on. I think those are really cute. And then these are my other Gucci earrings. These are hoops from the Anger Forest collection, and they have little eagle heads on them. These are in solid sterling silver. They do have some weight to them because of that. I got these at the Gucci outlet. The problem with these, the reason I don't wear them very often, is they pinch my ears a bit. They actually have the opposite, ow! They actually have the opposite problem from the Swarovski earrings, or one of the Swarovski earrings I'm about to show you. The clasp also isn't very secure, but this is how they look on, or at least one of them. And I'll show you here. The clasp is just this little wire, and it clips into this little space where it clips, and it's just, it doesn't take much to open and close that, so I'm afraid it could fall out one day. But also look how small the hole is where your earlobe is supposed to be. It's just a little too narrow for any human's actual earlobe, so it pinches a little. Now keep in mind, like I told you in the Louis Vuitton unboxings of the jewelry, the materials, no idea what they are. The website says they're metal or gold toned metal or something like that. They don't even say that they're sterling silver or coated with something. It's very vague. I have no idea what they're actually made of. So is it worth it to buy luxury jewelry that's from a fashion house, a handbag house basically, like Louis Vuitton, like Gucci, like Chanel? They're not really jewelry people. They're handbag people. And I know they have people who specialize in those things, so in that way they are jewelry people. I think in their jewelry you're really paying more for their name, and if you go elsewhere and get an unbranded piece of jewelry, you could get more for your money. So is luxury jewelry worth it? And that way, probably not. If you're just thinking about materials versus the cost, probably not. Would I buy it again? I would if I found another piece that I really like. I like all the pieces I have. The Anger Forest earrings are probably my least favorite, the ones from Gucci, because they're not that comfortable, and really the design, I don't know, I'm just not drawn to it that much. I got those the first time I went to the Gucci outlet, and I think I just really wanted to get something there, and I found those. But I do love all the jewelry that I have from Louis Vuitton so far, and I definitely would buy more, or will buy more, when I find more pieces I like. But I would caution you to keep in mind that just because the prices are higher, it doesn't mean that the pieces are going to be perfect. You may need to make some alterations like I did to the backs of the earrings. Autumn from the future here, and while I have you on the topic of jewelry, I want to show you pairs of earrings that I got from Swarovski. Here's the first pair, and when I open this box, a lot of you will recognize them. They're really beautiful, but they're not working for me. Close up Autumn here. There they are. These are, I'll just show you one of them so you can see it better. These are the Lucent hoops in green, and you may recognize these from Cassie Thorpe's channel. She has the yellow ones, and they look amazing on her, and that's when I first saw them as well. So green is more my color. I thought, well, I'll get these. They're a bit expensive, $350. Yikes. And I'll put them in so you can see what they look like, and then I'll tell you why they don't work. There's the earring. Now, in front of the bright lights that I have, they probably look okay. Maybe even good. In real life, though, when you don't have bright lights on them, it's just like when you go to a jewelry store and everything sparkles, but that's because they have the bright lights on them. Once you get it out in regular light, it just doesn't look the same. These earrings, being a darker color than the yellow that Cassie's has, they don't catch the light as well, and they tend to be pretty dark, especially if you have your hair down, which blocks the light even more. So I don't like that about them. They just don't show up. I mean, these are, wow, these are showstopper earrings, and they don't look like that when I'm wearing them. Another thing is they're really quite heavy. Were I to wear them for very long, they would start to hurt my ears, and that's enough reason to take them back right there. Another thing I don't like is the post itself. It's like, look at this thing. Okay, for a $350 pair of earrings, it's just like a metal wire post, and I don't know what it's made of. It's not sterling silver. It's not coated in anything nice. It just feels and looks really cheap. That was a turnoff for me. And then the other thing about the post is that the space between the earring is really wide. It's wider than your earlobe. Let me put it back on and show you what I mean. It doesn't look right because of that. So if I have it on, if I push it all the way forward, you can see how much wire is still showing there. Or if I push it all the way back, it's harder to see, but there's wire there. If you push it all the way back, where the wire is behind your ear so you don't see it up front, the earring hangs a little crooked. It hangs kind of at this angle instead of straight. So your earlobe has to be right in the middle of that for it to hang straight down like it should be. If they had just made these top two pieces closer together where the post is shorter and it looks like it's just going into your ear and right back out, it would be much prettier. But that's a lot of things I don't like about this earring to keep them for $350. So these are going back. And that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned a few things. And please remember to go see everybody else's videos on luxury jewelry. I will link those below. All the people that are in this collab with me, especially Tania's, because this was her idea, Tania of Bits and Bags. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.